Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a nice full body flow for flexibility. You're going to get just a few more self-love poses than usual, and you're going to need just a little bit of space to move. So let's get started. So let's begin today standing up at the top of our mats. And you can either have your feet hip width apart or bring them all the way together. But take a shoulder roll. Roll your shoulders back and down. Turn your palms to face forward. Spread your fingers wide. Maybe even give them a wiggle. And then with a big inhale, start to reach your arms up. Maybe even look up. With the exhale, let's fold forwards. Nice and slow. Bend your knees. With an inhale, take a half lift, lengthen through the spine, maybe even lift the toes. And with the exhale, fold again. And this time, pause in your forward fold. So bend your knees as much as you'd like. Let your chin kind of tuck towards the collarbone. You might keep a nice big bend through the legs, or you might send the hips up a little higher, letting your arms dangle. Maybe even close your eyes. And just finding that sweet release for the low back as you let your upper body get really heavy. And just allowing yourself to slow down. Let go of your weekend, your day, whatever thoughts might be on the mind. And take one last breath here. And use an inhale to slowly roll your way up to standing. One vertebrae at a time. Maybe your head can be the last thing to reach the top. And once you get there, take a shoulder roll. Roll those shoulders back and down and take a big inhale as you reach your arms up. Maybe look up. Exhale, let's fold forwards. Inhale as you lift halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step your left foot back, lower your knee down, untuck your back toes, start to lift your chest in your lunge, sink into those hips, maybe start to lift the chest. Your hands could find your hips. Pull those shoulders back a little, maybe lift the chin, open the heart. Take another inhale. With the exhale, lower your hands, lower your chest down. Tuck your back toes, maybe lift the knee. As you inhale, gaze forwards, and exhale, bring your back foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands again, take your right foot back. Lower the knee, untuck your back toes, find your lunge. Slowly lift the chest. Soften those shoulders and maybe lift the chest a little higher. Hands could find your hips. You could lift the chin. Maybe you're looking up a little bit. Take one more inhale and an exhale to come back. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes, maybe lift the knee. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, bring your back foot to the top. Take an inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale all the way up to standing, reaching up, maybe looking up. And exhale as you lower your hands in front of your heart and down to your sides. Awesome, you guys. You can bring your hands to your hips or maybe to your low back. If you can get your palms to rest on your low back, your fingers might point down. They might even point up your back. I don't know, see where your hands want to rest. Lift the chest as you inhale. Send the hips forward just a bit. Pull those shoulders back. Lift the chin slightly. Maybe even lift the toes. Push into your feet. Just one more breath here. Open the heart. Open the chest. Awesome, you guys. Slowly relax. Let your arms just fall to your sides and take a shoulder roll if you want one. Big inhale as you reach your arms up again. Exhale, folding forwards. Pause in your forward fold. If you can lightly rest those fingertips, I want you to start to bend your right knee. So lift your heel of that right foot. Bring your knee towards your chest. Maybe your arms, you can keep your balance and they can come under your leg, behind your leg. And you can give your right leg a nice hug. The hug that it deserves for walking us, carrying us around each and every day. Nice, you guys. Let go. If you were hanging on, if you're hugging your right leg, drop the heel and start to lift the left heel. Bend that knee. Find that balance. Maybe give that left leg the nice hug that it deserves. Nice work, you guys. Let it go. Bring your hands back to the floor. Bring your heel down as well. Take an inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Plant your hands, step both of your feet back into downward dog. Take just a nice big inhale. With the exhale, lower your knees down to your mat. And your arms might already be out wide or out long, but reach them a little further if you need to for puppy dog. Melting the chest down. Melt the heart down. Slow down. Enjoy this puppy dog stretch. Soften the shoulders. Soften the heart. And stay for one more breath. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale to lift slowly. Bring your hands under your shoulders for tabletop. Tuck your toes. Big inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Look at your toes. Push into your palms. Send those hips high. Inhale, gaze forwards. And exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale to come all the way up. Reaching up, maybe looking up. Exhale as you lower your hands in front of your heart, down to your sides, hands to the hips again, or maybe hands to the low back. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin, open the heart. Maybe lift the toes, push into those feet. Awesome, you guys. One more breath. And then relax. Stand tall. Release your arms, maybe a shoulder roll if you want one. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands. Take your left foot back again. Lower your knee. Untuck your back toes. Find your lunge. Lift the chest. Bringing your hands to your hips or maybe to the knee. Or if you want, you could interlace your fingers behind your back. Find that balance and then open the heart. Shift the gaze up a little. Open the heart. Open the chest. Breathe. Nice job, you guys. Use an inhale to come back and an exhale to lower your hands all the way down. Tuck your toes, maybe lift the knee. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, bring your back foot up to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, right foot back all the way into your lunge. Take your time, untuck those back toes. Lift the chest up when you're ready. Sink into those hips and just decide what you'd like to do with your arms. Open the heart, lift the chest, pull the shoulders back just a bit. Maybe lifting the chin. Beautiful, you guys. One more breath. And then inhale, bring the shoulders forwards. Exhale, lower your hands. Tuck the toes, lift the knee maybe. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale as you bring your back foot to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to come all the way up. Reach up, maybe look up. And exhale as you lower your hands in front of your heart, down to your sides. Shoulder roll if you want one. Big inhale, reach your arms up again. Exhale, fold forwards. Pause in your forward fold. Nice, you guys. You can bend your knees here. You can let your arms dangle, or maybe you're able to hug both of your legs this time. Bend your knees as much as you need, and then maybe send the hips up. Maybe you can hold onto your elbows or interlace your fingers. Just fold forwards. Maybe giving those legs a nice hug, the nice hug that they should get every day. Awesome work, you guys. If you're hugging your legs, let it go. Take an inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step all the way back into your downward facing dog. Take an inhale and shift your weight forwards into a plank. Feel free to lower to your knees, but as you exhale, lower all the way down onto your tummy. Untuck your toes, rest on the top of your feet. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Take an inhale as you lift the chest. Roll those shoulders back and down and try to bring the chest forwards. Shoulders back and down a little bit more. We're opening the heart today. We're opening the chest. If you want to lift higher, you can. But same thing, roll those shoulders. Shine that heart forwards. Soften your legs. Cobra. Awesome, you guys. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly bring the chest down. Tuck your toes. Push yourself up onto your hands and knees. And you can set up your tabletop. And then you can actually lift so that we're standing on our knees. So you could tuck your toes or you could just rest on the top of your feet, but our hands are finding our hips or maybe the low back. Fingers can point down, fingers can point up. Try all three options, maybe see what feels best. Take an inhale, lift your chest, camel pose, open that heart. Send those hips forwards, maybe lifting the chin. Oh, so good, you guys. Breathe. Enjoy your you time, your self-love practice. Beautiful. With an inhale, come back. Exhale, lower your hips to your heels. Take a second. Long spine, soft shoulders. And when you feel ready, you can start to tip forwards and try to bring your forehead all the way down, or maybe stack your hands and rest your forehead on top. Just taking a moment here, feel the sensations running through your spine, through your heart, through your chest. Feel your forehead resting either on your mat or on your hands. Nice job, you guys, and let an inhale help you come back up. You can cross your ankles and have a seat. We're going to be bringing our left leg out long, keeping the right leg bent. So playing around with giving our legs a couple more hugs. So the left leg can stay out. You can hang on to your right knee. You can hug that right knee any amount. Maybe your arms can wrap around your leg a little bit more. Maybe you can actually lift the foot and hug your knee and keep the spine long. I encourage you to flex your feet here, whether it's just the left foot or that right one too. It's going to help you keep your spine nice and long. And you can continue to lift that foot, keeping the knee hugging towards the chest. Maybe you can find some length through the leg. Maybe not. Flex those feet. Give your leg a hug, any amount of a hug, whether your knee is bent or straight. Nice, you guys. And if that foot is lifted, let it come back down. Send the right leg out. Bend the left leg. Hug your knee. Did I say that you don't have to lift your foot off of the floor? It's all optional. Give your leg a hug. Oh, great place to be. Flexing those feet. Maybe hover. Maybe not. Awesome, you guys. You can hang onto your leg anywhere. Maybe it's behind your leg. Maybe it's just with one hand, the other hand is behind you. Play around, have some fun. Don't take yourself too seriously. Just explore. Nicely done, you guys. Slowly, slowly. Let the foot come all the way back down. And then bring the right one in next to the left. Bend your knees. Give both of your legs a nice hug. Like a really tight hug. And then if you feel like you can walk your feet a little closer towards your hips, go until you can't walk your feet towards your hips anymore. And if you're hanging on to your hands, you're interlacing those fingers, what happens when you hold your wrists or your forearms or your elbows? Come into a nice, tiny, tiny ball. Awesome, you guys. We're going to start to walk our feet away. I want you to keep this hug going. Keep this hug going. Walk your feet. As you start to find some more length through the legs, you might have to switch where your arms are, and they might need to come underneath your legs. Walk them. Keep walking them until you can't anymore. And then maybe you're able to flex those feet, point those toes up towards the ceiling. Maybe you need to adjust where your arms are. Sliding them under your calves, under your knees, pointing those toes. Feel the love through your back, through your legs. Fold forwards. Nice job, you guys. Let your arms go. Let your hug go. Use an inhale as you lift back up. Bend your knees again. Plant your feet. And then we're going to roll onto our backs. But before you go, don't go just yet. I want you to hug your knees again. And try to roll. If you're comfortable, nice and slow. Hover those feet. Slowly roll. And if it didn't work out, you let go of your knees. Hug them in again. Bringing them back towards your chest. Hug those knees nice and tight. You might even feel your hip flexors. Nice job, you guys. Slowly let go. Let your hug go. Let your feet find the mat. Reaching your arms up into the air. You could add a little rock side to side with your legs. Massage your low back for a moment. But reach your arms up into the air. Cross the right one over top of the left. And then grab onto your shoulders. Give your upper body a hug now. You can keep hugging the shoulders, or you could find eagle arms. So either hang onto your shoulders or bring your palms together. And then notice your feet again. I want you to walk your feet closer towards your hips. You can lift the heels, but walk your feet towards your hips. And then lightly tuck your chin towards your collarbone, lengthen the spine. Send your low back into the mat. Our heels are lifted. Send the low back into the mat. Awesome, you guys. Slowly unwind your arms. Let your hug go. Reach them up. Cross your left arm over top of the right. Hug the shoulders. A little bit more of a self-hug here for the upper body if you hang onto your shoulders. But a little bit more of a shoulder opener if you go for the full eagle arm. So up to you. Tuck that chin again. Send the low back into the mat. Nicely done, you guys. Unwind your arms. Reach them up and then rest them down. Plant your heels as well. Take an inhale, lift the hips, just enough to lengthen those hip flexors. Lift the chest, lift the heart towards the chin. Bridge pose. Awesome, you guys. One more inhale. Let the exhale. Bring your hips back down. Maybe a couple more rocks side to side. You can start to reach your arms out nice and wide. We're going to let our knees fall over towards the left side. And I want you just to let those knees fall over to the side as much as you can. Plant those shoulders, relax the upper body. And maybe your left hand is going to rest on top of your right knee. And maybe you're able to actually hug that right leg again. Wrapping that left arm underneath behind that quad. Your fingers could point up towards the ceiling. You could do a one-arm hug, or maybe the right fingertips want to interlace into the left. Nice, you guys. If you are hugging that right leg again, let it go. Reach your right arm out again. Inhale as you lift the knees. Come out of your twist. You can let your knees fall over towards the right side. Let the knees fall. Plant those shoulders. And then maybe the right hand wants to rest on top of the left knee. Maybe it wants to hug that left leg in a little closer to the chest. And maybe the left fingertips want to interlace into the right. Nicely done, you guys. Slowly, slowly, let it go. Reach your arms out. Lift the knees. Come out of your twist. Take a couple rocks side to side. And start to move your arms back to your sides. Maybe pull your knees towards your chest one more time. Give those knees a hug. Maybe even lift the shoulders. Tap your nose, your forehead towards your knees. Full body hug. Awesome, you guys. Relax. Rest your head. Send your legs out long. Rest your arms at your sides. Turn your palms to face up. So good, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you feel self-love every time you step on your yoga mat. Every time you do something that you love throughout your day. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you stay here for as long as you have time for today in Shavasana. Just relaxing your entire body. Enjoy the stillness. And until next time, namaste.